Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. I wanted to talk today about Gala games. And in particular, I want to talk about Gala in comparison to the big gaming cryptocurrencies. We got Decentraland, we have Axie Infinity, Sandbox, Engine, and there is something that this is a very recent thing for me, examining Gala games. This is something that's on my radar as something that has a lot of potential, even in comparison to those other cryptocurrencies. And so let's just go ahead and dive right into this. There's three big things that I believe with crypto gaming right now. One is simply that crypto gaming makes a ton of sense. With NFTs, with the Metaverse, it makes a ton of sense. I think it has a huge potential in the future for blockchain technology. But number two is simply this, that a lot of the Metaverse games that exist right now, and a lot of the crypto gaming games that exist right now, they're just not very enjoyable games. And so there is a lot of area, a lot of room to improve with all of this, with blockchain, with gaming. And so it's one of these things that's going to take time, and we're early. We're very early with this. So what does that mean for Axie Infinity, for Decentraland, for Sandbox? We'll see. What does it mean for Heroes and Empires and Nakamoto Games? There's a lot of questions to be answered. I don't know, because the games just aren't very fun. But then the third thing that I would say is that when these big video game companies integrate the blockchain with their games, that has the potential to be an explosive movement that could cause explosive growth for those video game companies. So it's entirely possible, and this is the big thing before we take a look at Gala, it is entirely possible that the king of gaming cryptocurrencies does not exist right now. But if I were to put my money in one direction, which, listen, I own Mana, I own Sandbox, I don't yet own Gala Games, but that's going to change. If I were to put my money in all my eggs in one basket, it would be with Gala Games. And so this isn't a micro cap. I want to be clear with that up front. It's actually got a $3 billion market cap, and so it's ranked number 50. Number 50 largest cryptocurrency in the world. So this isn't something that you're going to see a 100x on, within a year, because a 100x would make it the number 3 cryptocurrency in the world. I just don't think that's in the cards right now. Could it 100x over the decade? It's within the realm of possibility, sure. I mean, there's like I said, a lot of questions that need to be answered. So this isn't where you go for a 100x or a 1000x gem. This is not going to be a $3 trillion market cap cryptocurrency, but I do see that it has a lot of potential. So looking at the website, what sticks out to me about this? I created an account. I downloaded one of the games. I checked it out. It's the thing that I want to tell you about this one in comparison to other games that I have played is that these games like Walking Dead, it's still in development, but they're actually trying to make enjoyable games. It's like, whoa, really? What a concept that you're going to actually make a game that people will enjoy playing, that people don't necessarily need to come and make a livable income per hour to actually have fun and enjoy the game. This is something that is very much lacking with gaming right now with blockchain technology. So Gala, and I think this is probably the most important thing as far as development is concerned right now. Will you make enjoyable games? Gala seems to be doing that. Now, there are a lot of other things. Let's take a look at the games real quick. There's so many things here with like Metaverse concepts, with the enjoyability of games in general that I think they hit on all cylinders. We have a Walking Dead Empires game. So Walking Dead is partnering with Gala Games. They also partnered with Sandbox. I have not tried that out personally. This one is still in development, but this has a lot of potential, drawing in Walking Dead fans. I could see Gala engaging in several partnerships like this. Walking Dead with other TV shows, with movies, with video games, with video game empires, with up-and-coming video game developers. I see a lot of potential here. Mirandus, Legacy, Last Expeditions, Echoes of Empire. This one looks like, to me, in my opinion, like it has a lot of potential as far as the fun is concerned. I have a lot of hopes for this one. Spider Tanks, this is the one that I've played so far. I saw demos of Echoes of Empire, but I played Spider Tanks, and In comparison to other crypto games that I've tried out, Spider Tanks was the most enjoyable out of all of them. Townstar, Fortified. So there are a lot of things that are going on right now that they are developing these games. And let's take a look at the store real quick. So this is the Metaverse where they're integrating Metaverse type things into the game. Now, this is pretty wild to me. So we are looking at which game right now. I believe that this is, let's click on Echoes of Empire. Yeah, this is Echoes of Empire. So brace yourselves. I mean, all right, Aurora's Edge, the Prism of Creation. Now, I haven't played this game, but look at how much these worlds, these lands, they're selling land in the metaverse. They're selling for 2.034 million Gala, which is at 43.87 cents right now. So that's about $1 million. So unfortunately, yeah, there is a high entry for getting in on the metaverse here. There's definitely lower priced options. I've seen, see one 11,000, so about $5,000, 33,000. But I mean, it's 7,600. Here's the deal: people are willing to pay that, and so am I. In particular, for myself, interested in getting in on the land, on the properties. Not as much. It's as of right now, I'm unwilling, and should I say unable, for the most part unable, but more so unwilling to invest this kind of money into this. But the fact that there are people who are very much willing to invest in this has a ton of potential. So why would they buy $1 million for a piece of metaverse land? Quite simply, they're going to rent it out. They're going to build on this metaverse land, and they're going to develop it, and people will come to it in the game, in Echoes of Empire, and they'll make money off of that. They'll generate passive income off of that. So if you have that kind of money, I definitely recommend looking into this. You can see lots of different things. It's not just land here. We have Fortified coming up here, completely sold out, of an Arrow Tower, which they were selling for 57, so much more affordable. Let's check out Legacy. Sold out of some things, much more affordable as well here, $73.46. I mean, that's still $3,000, something like that. But trying to buy land in the metaverse, and you can see that 279,000, 2.034 million of the Gala token, and there is high demand for this. And so like I said, these people, the reason why people would buy that is because they see the potential with Gala. And they believe that this can generate a great deal of passive income for them. So looking at Gala, I would recommend you can play for free. You don't have to connect a wallet. If you want to generate passive income, there are ways to do it without owning these really expensive lands. Go to Gala, app.gala.games. And check it out. I'd recommend it. I created an account. I played the game for a little bit without connecting a wallet. You can do that. You can have a good time. But there are ways to generate passive income. Now, you're not going to generate, enough income to replace your job. There is going to be, from everything that I can tell, some upfront investment to get really, significant passive income. But, as far as the ability to develop, as far as the ability to grow, to invest, there are more ways to invest than just buying the cryptocurrency. Personally, I am interested in buying the cryptocurrency. And this is something that, all right, $3 billion market cap. Could I see this getting to $30 billion? Really I could, yeah. And I mean, looking at the chart here, it pumped just like everything else, when Facebook announced that they were having that they were launching their metaverse, whatever, starting Meta, the company. Gala pumped, just like Mana did, just like Axie Infinity was already, in the stratosphere. Meta Hero took a while. Sandbox pumped pretty hard. And ever since then, people have been taking profits on the cryptocurrency, but I do think that this has potential, again, to 10x. I really do. Now, what's the time frame? Everything's following Bitcoin's lead. And if Bitcoin, which I don't believe Bitcoin has peaked at 69, I don't think that was the peak, then, any kind of alt season, potential, anything, we could have another metaverse season. I don't think that this was particularly the end for Mana, for Gala, for all these other cryptocurrencies that are metaverse and gaming cryptocurrencies. I would also recommend that you check out this article from The Sun. It compares Gala to the Sandbox and to Decentraland. And the big things that I would say that this article highlights that I very strongly agree with is that it just talks about how Gala games are more enjoyable to play. And again, what a concept that you would have. You would create a system or a game that didn't suck. And so Gala Games is 2 steps ahead of the curve with that. So as I said, I mean, here's the part in the article that I was talking about. Gala Games. Gala Games is very much positioning itself as putting fun first by making blockchain games you'll actually want to play. Games are simple to play. You don't have to have a blockchain pro. You don't have to be a blockchain pro to enjoy them. Development games is community driven. That's just like Sandbox and Decentraland as well. And as of the writing of this article, here's a list of games, but they're making new games. There was something else here. Gala Games seems to be more geared toward making a worthwhile gaming experience. The Sandbox and Decentraland are an open forum like Roblox that lets users create whatever they like. Of course, as with Roblox, there are risks to that approach, from the kind of content to the quality. So, all right, we're talking about decentralization versus centralization. For gaming, personally, I would prefer more centralization. We don't have to have everything be decentralized. So again, the big things that I want to talk about with this cryptocurrency, I think it has the most potential. If there is one gaming or metaverse cryptocurrency that has the most potential to be the king of that niche, my money is on Gala for right now. Now, we could see over the years a new player enter the system that totally blows everything else out of the water. But if we're accessing the amount of knowledge that we currently have, my money is on Gala. And personally, here's a question a lot of people ask me. Will gaming thrive in the bear market? My answer is nah, I don't think so. I think the cryptocurrencies are going to dump like everything else. But if not, then my money's on Gala, and this would be one that I would look at as a long-term hold. If you buy this cryptocurrency and hold it long-term, I think personally that you will do very well. But I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments section, and I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.